欢迎来到平静宇宙挚爱频道。梦，什么是梦？梦又是怎么回事儿？我们做梦的时候，我们到底在哪儿？对梦有很多神秘的说法，很多的解释。当我们从梦中醒来的时候，我们记不住我们的梦，而有的时候，那些梦又如同就发生在眼前，真实的可怕。我把我记得的梦都用素描绘画的形式画下来，但我也说不清楚它们在哪发生的，我也看不明白他们到底想跟我说什么。迷惑，迷幻，就是人类我们找不到答案的时候，我们都用梦来解释。现在我想借用一下喜马拉雅灵性大师 Master Sir Akarshana 的一个视频，听听他对梦的一些解释。
Dreams are not what you think they are. Humans only call it a dream is because they have no other way to explain what it is. I mean, think about it. If you are not here in your consciousness, then where are you? You must be somewhere else. Some person can walk into your room and then they can take certain things from your room and walk out the room, and you have no idea that they were in your room at all. Yet at the same time, your body was there. But there's also sometimes where people can come into your room and then you hear that noise. It's almost like somebody is knocking on the shell of that physical body, and it's knocking and saying, "Hey, is anybody there?" And occasionally we'll hear this vague echo, and you're in the midst and in between what is in your dream and what is out of dream, and suddenly you wake up outside of it and realize that it's a dream. Have you ever had a dream before where it was extremely exciting, and you're like, suddenly you get woken up by something or someone, by some noise happening in this physical reality. You come out of it, and then you have this moment where you're like, no, I want to get back into it. You kind of squint your eyes, you kind of like do this kind of wiggle your way back into the dream in that moment. somehow, magically, you've re-entered into that dimension. What people don't realize is that what you do inside the other dimension, when you are not in this human dimension, what you do there directly corresponds to what happens in this physical reality. I play this game all the time. When I have a certain nightmare, or what people call a nightmare, it's because that challenge is happening in a different dimension. And what people don't realize is if they just wake up and think, oh, I'm free now, I'm out of it, but it's not completed. They didn't beat the bad guy on the other side. They did not overcome the challenges on the other side. They will start seeing a reaction that's happening in this multi-dimensional being. We will start seeing that things reflect in this life. That's why every time I play that game, and if I've not completed the mission, I will force myself to wiggle myself back into that wormhole, that dimension, to make sure I fearlessly complete that game. And when it all clears and everything's okay, I come into this reality, all the most magical manifestations start happening. You know, nobody ever questions what happens when we come back. Do you realize that every time you have an impactful dream, an exciting dream, and the first moment you wake up, you think, oh, I want to tell my friends, I want to tell my family members about it. But at that specific moment, it's literally like 1, 2, bam, it's gone. And you're like, wait, what? What was my dream again? But people never question why this happens. What my master always says is, with questions comes answers. This is the seeker's journey. This is the consciousness journey. You see, if you were to know how human memory works, it works based on emotions. That's in the amygdala part of the brain, which is in charge of emotions. And then it locks into the hippocampus, which is in charge of the long and short-term memory. So what it means is, nobody has bad memory. We remember everything that is impactful, that creates emotions. So how is that even possible that you just had an impactful dream, you come out, and within 1, 2, everything disappears? There is something else that governs how that memory works. When they need to pull that plug for you to come back in. When they need to pull that plug for you to knock out and feel extremely tired at night. To come out of this dream. Yes, I said this dream. Meaning this physical reality is the dream. And when we come out into the other realm, which is the outside dimension. And it's a realm inside a realm inside another realm. Until one actually starts questioning consciousness, reality as humans know it. Once they start questioning, there will come answers. From the answers, this is the seeker's journey. And when you get the awakening, you will never be able to turn back. And your life will take a 180 turn.
如果这个视频引发了你对探讨人类生命秘密的兴趣，那欢迎你跟我一起随同喜马拉雅大师们所接受古老神秘的秘方，来解读人类、地球、宇宙的秘密，让我们自己画出我们生命的轨迹，画出我们人生的故事。如果您喜欢我的频道，请点击订阅，加以评论，也欢迎你告诉我你从何处来，和你下一次想探讨的话题。谢谢大家，送上我